Yo yo, what is up, gamers? So this is going to be a bit of a large contrast between Dark Souls. I've been seeing this game floating around. My friend recommended me try it. It's been like 3 weeks ago. It's called Slay the Princess. You may have seen it here and there. I've been seeing it pop up a little more lately on YouTube. And it's, if I'm not mistaken, it's just kind of like a horror visual novel. Apparently it's really interesting. I literally know nothing about it other than I think princesses try to kill you while you try to be nice to them. But other than that, I truly know like nothing about this game. So we're just gonna get into it. I heard my friend said there was voice acting, so it's likely you won't hear me a lot. Oh wow. Okay, that's another thing. They mentioned flickering stuff, so maybe I'll try and remember to put warnings or whatever in videos. We'll see if I actually remember to do that, but yeah, let's get into it and see what's up. Chapter 1, The Hero and the Princess. Also, I don't know if I'll play the whole thing. I've heard that in total the game is probably 16 to 20 hours.
And at the end of that path is a cabin.
So I'm not.
And in the basement of that
I'm not sure about that.
Is a princess.
But I think I might try to do at least a few endings, or just like kind of see how the game feels.
You're here to slay her. If you don't, it will be the end of the world.
Let's see. So we're here to slay her. If we don't, it'll be the end of the world. Wow, that is a lot of options. Holy crap. Turn around and leave. Continue the cabin. So you've always wanted to march off. Or always wanted to off a monarch, not march off. That's funny. Thanks for telling me what to do. And you consider that maybe I'm okay with that, the world ending. The end of the world? What are you calling? Oh, I like that one. Where is it? Have you considered that maybe I'm okay with ending the world?
Why would I even consider that? Nobody wants the world to end. I mean, maybe some people do, like nihilists, or very, very evil people, but surely you're not one of those, right?
Mr. Narrator doesn't understand. He doesn't know the concept of maybe the world would be better off being over sooner than later. How about this one?
While I appreciate the mental exercise, we are running up against a bit of a ticking clock.
Narrator feels a little quiet. I don't know about you guys.
The princess is...
I can't really increase it at all. I guess I'll just turn up my own game volume. I'll just turn up OBS as well. Let's see, she's locked up in there because she's dangerous. She is not dangerous because she's locked up.
And before you decide to waste even more of our time by asking how I know that, let me suggest a more pragmatic lens through which to view this situation.
Okay.
Causality doesn't matter here, because the end result is the same no matter what led us up to this point. If the princess leaves the cabin, the world will end, and there is no changing that.
Okay.
It's no use arguing semantics over a metaphorical chicken or egg, because the egg is hatched and it's about to ruin everything. Unless, of course, you do your job and slay her.
But my curiosity and lack of knowledge in this situation makes me not want to. And I want to see what would happen if I don't. Which is probably what everyone wants to see. Let's see. I guess I'll just continue and just see what's up, because I really want to see what's up.
Short path to the cabin. You'll find the princess within.
It's a really interesting art style.
A warning before you go any further.
Yeah.
She will lie, she will cheat, and she will do everything in her power to stop you from slaying her. Don't believe a word she says.
So is the narrator just like...
We're not going to go through with this, right? She's a princess. We're supposed to save princesses, not slay them.
I feel like the narrator is just like someone guiding me. I don't imagine they're like actually a voice in my head. If that makes sense.
He doesn't know what he's talking about.
Okay, maybe not. Maybe you are just a voice in my head. Voice of the hero. Just get, yeah, okay. He doesn't know what he's talking though. I would say gaslighting, but I mean, if he's actually right, then it's not really
The
gaslighting.
interior of the cabin is
What a
almost
weird place to have her
entirely
locked
bare.
up, by the way.
The air is stale and musty, and the floor and walls are painted in a fine layer of dust. The only furniture of note is a plain wooden table. Perched on that table is a pristine blade. The blade is your implement. You'll need it if you want to do this right.
So what I'm already curious about, do they like feed her? Like, why do we have to specifically kill her? Can she just live without food or something? Couldn't she have just starved to death? I don't get that.
Take the blade from the table. It'd be rather
Maybe they
difficult
explain
to
that.
slay the
Maybe they don't.
princess and save the world without it.
But if she is the princess, why is she such a threat as well? I don't
The door to the
understand that either.
basement creaks open, revealing a staircase faintly illuminated by an unseen
That's weird.
light.
It's
in the
inverted
room
parallax.
below. This is an oppressive place. The air feels heavy and damp, a hint of rot filtering from the ancient wood. If the princess really lives here, slaying her is probably doing her a favor. Her voice carries up the stairs.
Who's there?
She
Me.
sounds dangerous. It's almost as if she's the one in charge down here. Don't let it fool you. It's all part of the manipulation.
Don't be a stranger. It's been so long since I've had any visitors. Come on down.
Sure. How's it
Walk
going?
down the stairs and lock eyes with the princess. There's a heavy chain around her wrist, binding her to the far wall of the basement.
Why is there
She's
only
so
one chain on?
coldly beautiful. Is she really a threat to the world? Focus on the task at hand.
No.
And there you are. Are you here to kill me or something?
Apparently. Yeah, okay, yeah, you caught me. No. These are such good options. Oh my gosh. I just. Okay, yeah, you caught me. I'm here to slay you. I like that. That's a good one.
That isn't a good idea. Just drop the knife, and maybe the two of us can talk things out.
I'm a reasonable man. I
She's
can
right,
listen.
We should just drop the blade. Don't you dare. It's fine. We can decide what we want to do after we talk to her. Maybe she really is a monster. But killing someone in cold blood isn't very becoming of us. You ignore the trembling in your hands and tighten your grip.
I don't want to drop, but I need a
You
failsafe.
poor thing. Your hands are shaking. Are you scared of me? Because you should be.
You step forward, your grip on the blade tightening.
Okay, that
as you
was
steel
definitely-
your resolve.
That felt like a very telling line.
Oh? No talking then? Fine. What even makes you think you can kill me? I'm probably chained up in this basement for a reason, right? And if that knife is the only weapon you have, you'll have to get close enough to use
That's
it.
a good point. Why didn't they just give me like a bow or something?
So, you should just drop it. Best not to risk finding out what I can do.
She's unarmed. If you hesitate now, it'll be too late. End this.
Are you sure she's not armed? Yeah, honestly.
I'm positive.
I don't know, man.
But we'll keep our eyes peeled. If she has a weapon, she'll have to draw it before she can use it.
True.
Hesitating? Why don't you drop the knife and the two of us can be civilized with each other?
My knife is her weapon. I'm not dropping the.
Then I'm not talking to you.
Wow, that's mean. Fine, then I guess we're at a
I guess we are.
For the
That's
love
funny.
of everything, just slay her.
Nah, bro, I'm busy
Or
talking to
drop
her.
the blade. Do something.
Nah. Are you sure you don't want to talk?
Yeah, I'm sure.
For goodness sake, the two of you can't just stand around like this forever. Eventually, something is going to give, and I highly recommend that you be the one to take the initiative here.
No, I want to keep. Oh, come on, I wanted to keep doing that. What happens if I just drop the
The
blade?
blade tumbles out of your trembling hands.
Thank you. maybe now we can just talk.
For sure.
Against your better judgment, you step forward to speak with the princess face to face. Unarmed. We'll be fine. I don't know what you're hoping to accomplish here, but I can assure you there's no reasoning with her. Just make sure you don't forget about the blade on the floor. You're going to need it.
Bro speaks like he can see into the future.
So here we are. What an awkward start to a relationship.
You're telling me. A relationship? Are you coming on to me? What's your name?
She hesitates before answering.
You can address me as Your Royal Highness, or Her Majesty. Any honorific should do, really.
Okay.
Note the lack of detail. You can't trust her.
I like the reporter question. There's people out there who think you're gonna end the world. What do you have to say about that?
Don't just tell her that.
That's cute. Do you believe that? Do you think
Oh
I'm
god,
some
she's
sort
gaslighting us.
of monster?
Oh Jesus.
If I'm supposed to be capable of ending the world, then how did I wind up here, chained to a wall? Have they told you why I'm allegedly so dangerous?
Oh, wait. Did the finger change? I think it did. Wow, that's weird. I was hoping you'd tell me.
Ending the world seems like an awful lot for just one person to do. I wouldn't even know where to start.
Mm-hmm. Of course.
I believe her. She doesn't have to know how to destroy the world to be capable of doing it.
I guess that's a fair point.
At the end of the day, whatever the two of us have going on down here is about trust. Whoever sent you to slay me claimed I was a threat to the world, but they didn't tell you why. That doesn't sound right to me. And I don't think it sounds right to you either. Otherwise, we'd be killing each other instead of talking.
She has a point. There's a reason I've been telling you to question the situation, and there's a reason you've listened.
So, I could tell you that I'd lead a quiet life in the woods, or that I'd open an orphanage, or that I'd do any other number of good things that I'm sure you think you want to hear.
For sure. This game's giving me the vibes of like, you don't know what's going on, but as you probably fail many times over, you kind of end up learning what's going on.
But you don't really know me, do you? What can my word possibly be worth in a situation like this?
She's right about one thing. Her word isn't worth anything.
Okay, narrator, I need you to calm down.
Like I
one
said,
sec.
it's all about trust. Blind trust.
Okay, that's a bit much.
So do you trust me, the prisoner, the victim, the princess clearly incapable of ending the world? Or do you trust whoever put me here?
I don't even know who put you here.
She's wrong. This isn't about trust. This is about risk. We stand to lose everything, all for the sake of one person, and a subjugating monarch, no less.
How long have you been down here? That's a good
Too
question.
long.
Come on, at least count the days or something.
Don't jump to any weird conclusions. We're two people who have met each other. By definition, we have a relationship.
Yeah, I kind of figured. How would I get you out of here?
You can't. Don't bother.
I'm guessing you don't have the key then. I'm sure there's a key somewhere around here, and if there isn't, well, we can always put that knife to good use.
Not sure what the knife
Her
would really
sharp
do.
eyes settle on the edge of the blade. She isn't suggesting what I think she's suggesting, right? She is. I'm sure of it.
Okay, we've talked enough.
Oh, have you decided what to do with me?
You know why you're here.
Okay, let's see. So we can slay her, the name of the game, get her out of here, not the name of the game, or keep her locked in here, also not the name of the game. I'm actually kind of curious, it's a very worriedy one, I'm kind of curious what locking her down here to get
That
us
seems
to know
like
each
a
other would be better,
compromise.
or like what that would do not be better.
Leaving her alive is too risky. If you don't deal with her soon, she will find a way out.
One way or another, I'm going to find a way out of here. You can make it easier for both of us if you help.
Okay, red text
And
bad.
if you
Red text bad.
don't, I can promise that you'll come to regret that decision.
Red text bad.
You have to make a choice. Let's hope for all our sakes it's the right one.
Okay, look, brain is telling me I shouldn't do it. Like, we all want to see it, right? Let's get her out of here and get murdered. Let's get murdered and have the
Good.
world end.
I'm glad you've come to your senses.
I don't doubt the narrator at all.
You're making a huge mistake.
After all, the whole point of
No,
this game is people
you're
want
doing
to
the
kill
right
you.
thing. You walk up to the chains binding the princess to the wall and give them a tug. They're large and heavy.
Oh, well,
If you
whoops. Large and heavy, far too solid for you to even imagine trying to break them apart. You don't have the key, maybe you should go looking for it. I'm sure it's somewhere upstairs.
Doubtful.
Why would the key be
Whoever
around
locked the
here?
princess away down here intended for her to never see the light of day. They wouldn't have just left the key to her chains somewhere in the cabin.
And watch the key is somewhere around here. I'm going upstairs, maybe the key's still lying around somewhere up there, and if not, maybe I can at least find something to break you free.
I'll be here.
I hope you are.
attempt to make your way out of the basement, but the door at the top of the stairs
Oh.
slams shut. You hear the click of a lock sliding into place. Is someone else here? Your shouts and pleas are met with
Oh.
silence. You're here to slay the princess. And
Oh, they literally won't let me. Okay. Glad to know that someone like stalked me to keep me down here. That's great.
You try the door, but it's locked from the outside. I'll repeat myself once again. You're here to slay the princess, and you won't leave until the task is done.
Okay, down we go.
You make your way back to the bottom of the
Hey,
stairs.
sweet.
This would have been
I
so much easier if you'd simply slay
They locked
her
me in here with
like
you.
you were supposed to. Easier for whom? Easier for everyone.
except the killer. Me.
I heard the door slam. They locked you down here too, didn't they?
Yeah, they sure did.
The knife. Pick it up and cut me out of here.
You won't like what happens if you do that.
I don't know how well that'll work. Save the princess, slay the princess.
Against your better judgment, you place the blade against the princess's arm, just above the massive, unyielding chain.
What's up with my character, by the way?
Cut into her flesh. The blade is sharp, and you make quick
She
work
just
of it.
tugged it right off.
Before long, you're able to crack through bone, and she pulls the bleeding stub of her arm through the iron gauntlet. She didn't so much as utter a sound.
Yeah, she seems pretty unfazed
Free
by
from her
that.
bindings, the princess turns to face you, her fierce gaze meeting your eye. How is she so composed after losing an arm? It's like she isn't even bothered by it.
Yeah, that's kind of
Thank
scary.
you. Now let's get out of here.
Yeah, I hope you don't kill me. That'd be nice.
No, we won't have any of that. The stakes are too high. You can't just let her escape into the world. No, I just can't let her escape into the world.
Who are you?
As the princess approaches the bottom stair, your body steps forward and raises
Hey, I
the
didn't
blade.
ask for this.
Wait, this isn't fair. You can't just do that. Watch me.
Oh, come on. Oh, hey, there's a Warner in there. Nice. Warn her.
Stop that.
I thought this was a little too easy.
Your body lunges forward to sink the blade into her back, but the princess swiftly moves out of the way before you can connect. Stop it. Stop resisting me. I am trying to get you out of here alive.
Where's Warn her? Resist. Resist.
The blade. Move the blade.
Wow,
You're doing your
narrator.
best to help me, aren't you? I can see the conflict in your eyes. I'll make this quick.
She steps forward and pries the blade from your rigid hands.
Maybe I'll see you in another life.
And then she slits your throat with an almost clinical ease. Her face remains unchanged as she watches you collapse to the ground, blood flowing from your butchered neck. This is the end, isn't it? I'm afraid it is.
You know, narrator, if you
Everything
didn't
goes
intervene,
dark,
who
and you
knows where that
die.
might have gone.
I hope it was worth it.
You kind of fucked me, narrator. Not gonna lie. Narrator kind of trolling right now. Chapter 2, The Prisoner.
You're on a path in the woods, and at the
Wait. Wait, what? Wait, end of house cabin in the basement.
You're
of the
here
house
to
princess.
slay her.
Okay, we just did this. Wait. I'm getting a terrible sense of deja vu.
Terrible sense of deja vu. No, you don't have that. This is the first time either of us have been here.
Oh, great, now we're
Don't forget
gaslighting.
what he did to us the last time around. I wouldn't trust a word out of his mouth. There's got to be a way out of here, for us and for the princess.
Voice of the
We
skeptic.
just have to keep trying. I'm inclined to agree. If he doesn't remember what happened last time, maybe it's best to keep it that way. You know I can hear you two, right? It's going to be a lot harder than you think to keep secrets from me. And as far as trying to help her goes, need I remind you how catastrophically dangerous she is to the world at large?
I'm glad there's another
I told you
person
about
here
the
now.
stakes of this situation less than a minute ago.
Let's just proceed to the cabin before we hint at him that
A warning
this happened.
before you go any further. She will lie, she will cheat, and she will do everything.
Yeah, we've heard it.
Yes, don't believe a word she says. Just go in, take the knife, and do what you're supposed to.
Wink.
Wink. Did you just say wink out loud? No, I didn't. Wink.
Wink.
Just ignore this clown and focus on the princess.
Who's this skeptic and where did he come from? This guy is. I like this guy. He's a homie for sure.
The interior of the cabin is less a cozy woodland retreat and more like a dungeon.
Oh,
A few pathetic
It's
wisps
different.
of starlight attempt to illuminate the cold,
It's not a wooden
uninviting
cabin
stone
anymore.
walls, and thick, wrought iron bars barricade the windows,
What?
reminding anyone who enters that this is a prison. The only furniture of note is an iron table,
The,
bolted
like-
to the floor, a pristine blade perched on its edge.
the setup's pretty much the same, just different environment.
The
Interesting.
blade is your implement.
Yeah, let's approach the mirror actually. I'm kind of curious.
You walk up to the wall next to the basement door. It's a wall. There isn't much to see. What are you talking about? This isn't a wall.
Yeah, it's a mirror.
It's a mirror. Or at least it'll be a mirror once we wipe off that layer of grime.
Clean the mirror.
You reach forward and rub your hand against the cabin
what?
wall. I hope you know how ridiculous you look right now. But there was a mirror, and now
Yeah,
it's
wait.
gone. If he doesn't want us to know about it, it must be important. We should keep our eyes peeled. Maybe it'll be back.
Why? What the heck? Okay.
You take the blade from the table.
Narrator kind of tripped me
It
out
would
right
be
now.
difficult to slay the
Bit of a
princess
weird
and
guy.
save the world without a weapon. Good idea. Much better to be armed than to go in with blind hope alone.
I think blind hope alone might serve us better before the narrator tries to kill her again.
The door to the basement creaks open, revealing an old stone staircase. A few sputtering torches attempt to vaguely illuminate your path, dancing across glimmering patches of slimy moss on the stone steps. If the princess lives here,
Yeah, it's like the exact same dialogue,
just
just a different description.
carries up the stairs.
Is that a visitor I hear? Please, come downstairs. It's been a while since I've had company.
Does she remember us? You walk down the stairs and lock eyes with the
Oh my
princess. She looks up at you,
Jesus.
the heavy collar around her neck clanking loudly as she moves. The chains binding both her wrists to the far wall, joining the metallic chorus as she adjusts her hands in her lap. Should we be worried about the one around her neck?
Yeah, that's what
Why
I'm
would you
saying.
be worried about her restraints? If anything, they'll make your job easier. Have you noticed the empty chain on the wall? Odd that in a place where everything seems to serve a distinct purpose, there would be something so obviously useless.
Yeah, I noticed that last time too.
What an interesting development. Why don't you have a seat? The two of us should chat before you bury that thing in my heart.
I don't need to do anything with how locked up she is. That's funny. Kind of true though.
You step towards the princess, but she stops you before you get too close, holding up one shackled hand.
There's fine. I'd prefer we keep some distance until we've sorted this out.
Oh, interesting.
That's reasonable.
Seems much more defensive of
You
the
have
other
a
one.
weapon. Might as well put her at ease. You do as she asks and sit on the floor, still a good distance away from her.
Thank you. Now, what are your intentions for me?
I want to talk again. Narrator seems sus. I don't like narrator. Oh my god, my throat feels so like clogged up. I don't know how to explain it. Da, 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 da. I don't know what to say out of all these. What about the other chain on the wall?
I don't know, but you could always try it on.
Oh, that sounds
Maybe it'll fit.
okay.
I hope I don't actually have to say this, but please don't lock yourself in chains. We need you ambulatory if you're going to save the world.
Yeah, that seems weird to me. I don't think I want to either, frankly. Let's see. You were asking about my intentions earlier. What did you mean by that?
Yes, your intentions. You have a knife. What are you going to do with it? Why are you here?
Just saying
There
hi,
isn't
you
a
know?
keyhole in these shackles, so I'm afraid my only way out is surgical removal.
Just like last time.
Is she
Got it.
forgetting about the shackle on her neck? Or
Yeah.
does she think she'd survive a beheading?
That'd be crazy if she
Right.
did.
Maybe she's delusional. All the more reason not to trust her, unless she really could survive.
Though I
Unless...
suppose you could just be here to kill me. But I don't think that's in either of our best interests.
Yeah, wait, how would you kill her if she was unfazed by just losing a hand? Doesn't that mean things like that don't really hurt her? What happened after I died last time?
Oh, are we talking about that? I thought we weren't going to give away the game. But sure, I'll fill you in. Nothing happened. You died. I went upstairs. I couldn't leave. I found myself in a new place in chains again. More of them. And now you're back.
Is that really all she knows? It's not like we have much of a clue about how things work. And she's probably even more in the dark than we are.
You're looking at me like I might be hiding something. I'm not.
I guess it's possible she really doesn't know anything. Maybe both of us are stuck in this loop without any idea why or how. First you make a comment about having been here before, and now this. As much as I would like to remain in denial, it's no use. This has complicated things. It's complicated things how? Exactly.
Yeah, how's that, narrator? You wanna explain?
Ideally, this was supposed to be one and done. You go to the cabin, you heroically slay the princess, and in the process you save the entire world from being damned to oblivion. The
But...
situation right now, where you're getting a second shot at things, is a contingency.
I doubt that.
A contingency for what? For you failing, obviously. And you being here means that things are going to be a lot harder than they were. I really shouldn't say anything else, I'm just going to make it worse. Just... good luck. If you knew this could happen, why didn't you tell us? All of this is incredibly valuable information. It would have changed our actions considerably. I needed you to be in the dark for as long as I could keep you there. It's important. Necessary, even.
Why is it necessary?
And maybe I wanted to be the first version of me that you met. I didn't want to be confronted by the alternative. That's pathetic. I never said I wasn't. I get it. It would be pretty upsetting, wouldn't it? To know that you might not be the first version of yourself. At least we can remember what happened before. Seems like we should count ourselves lucky for that. Exactly, he gets it. You're lucky. So don't waste that luck by messing it up again. Alright?
Wait, so is the narrator supposed to be the
Why
first
is it
one who
important
failed?
for us to be ignorant? How is it ever helpful to be in the dark? The
Yeah,
more I say,
this
the more
makes
your
no
mind will
sense.
swim into dangerous waters. Even saying that is too much. Your success hinges on you having imperfect information. For the sake of the entire world, you need to accept that.
I don't get it.
I won't.
Yeah, I'm with
Fine.
a skeptic.
You won't get another word from me on the matter. Yeah, sure. We'll see about that.
I like the
Give it a
skeptic.
rest. This isn't helping.
Focus. This is a serious situation. You shouldn't be daydreaming.
Okay, let's get you out of there. How am I supposed to get you out if you didn't notice your head's in a shackle too?
No. Like I trust you to come any closer with that knife. All you're going to do is hand it to me and watch me work.
But she would have to cut her head off, right? She can't be suggesting that. She certainly
Okay.
seems confident.
I mean, last time we tried
Maybe
to
she
stab her in
knows
the
something
back,
we
so
don't.
I trust her more with the knife than I trust
Maybe
myself.
You should consider the most likely scenario. she's bluffing so she can disarm you. Though if she isn't bluffing, whatever she has planned might be for her benefit alone. There's no guarantee that what's good for her is good for us.
Yeah, but
So,
we won't know until we
what
try.
should we do?
That's the thing.
I don't know. I'm just spelling out our options, listing the pros and cons. Then let me help you. I'll start with the cons. If you're handing her your weapon, the cons are that she might use it to escape and end the entire world. And she might use it to kill you. That doesn't sound great. What about the pros? There are none. The pros are that we can't trust him. Possibly even more than we can't trust her.
True.
And whatever she has planned could do something to mess with what he has planned. Or maybe they're both screwing us over in their own ways.
Yeah, maybe. To be fair, I think she killed us because we were trying to kill her. Yeah, let's just trust her.
Slide it over.
No, absolutely not. I am not letting you hand your only weapon over to the world-ending princess. Until you come up with any other idea, like, say, I don't know,
Doing your
job
job.
and slaying her, you remain rigidly in place.
Narrator, you are so boring.
You tried this last time. Do you want to know how it went for you? Oh, I remember. She killed us, which, by your estimation, ended the world, right? Oh, exactly. If I were you, I wouldn't be too keen on repeating your mistake. Hell, we could even force your hand and do it ourselves. I'm not afraid of dying again. Are you? A little? I think you got your point across. Fine. You slide the blade across the floor.
That's right, narrator. We do slide the
Princess
blade across
maintains
the floor.
unsettling eye contact as she reaches down to pick it up.
Thanks.
She pulls up her head,
Oh my
smiling
god.
slightly as she raises the blade to her throat.
Holy
What is she
shit.
doing? She doesn't say another word as she cuts into her own.
Holy moly. No, we're watching. Watching Uneasy Silence.
Her
Jesus.
eyes stare forward, unblinking, her smile unwavering as she saws through skin, veins, cartilage. At last she reaches bone, the blade grinding audibly against her vertebra as it continues to slice its way.
Good
Be
lord.
damned. She's actually doing your job for you. Why would she do that? Huh. So that's her play. Killing herself? She isn't dead yet. Finally, you hear a snap. Her eye twitches. There's an uneasy silence. She remains motionless for a long moment, her twitching eye the only movement in the room, until at last it stops in an unsettling half-wink. Her head twists slowly to the side,
Whoa.
rocking to her shoulder, and her neck
Holy shit.
opens. The remaining tissue is not
Oh
enough to
my
hold the
God,
weight
dude.
of her severed head. It stretches and tears until finally it falls to the floor, completely free. It bounces a few times before rolling to a stop at your feet.
Oh my.
Oh no, oh no, oh no, what did we do? Can we put it back? Please tell me we can put it back. The princess's eyes stare up at you. Dead.
We didn't
Congratulations!
do anything.
Saved the world. Are you sure she's not winking at us? Obviously not. She is thoroughly deceased. I hate this. Can we just get out of here now?
Can we put the head back
Of
on?
course, the princess is slain and the world is saved. Whenever you're ready, you can proceed to your reward. We should take her with us, don't you think? What? No, you shouldn't do that. Why would you do that? I can think of lots of reasons. A trophy, proof of our victory. Hell, we could even give her a proper burial. She did save the world, right?
That's a good
You
point.
don't need proof. You don't
Wouldn't
need a
killing
trophy.
yourself be
She
saving
doesn't
the world?
deserve a burial. Just leave. Even after all that, you're still not satisfied, are you? Something is still motivating you to keep things the way you want them. I'm just eager to put this all behind us and give you your reward. Stop reading into things. The danger has passed. You can relax. I'm just keeping myself sharp. I'm not so eager to put my guard down. I am. I'm on team, let's put this all behind us. So can we leave already?
I want to put the head back on. Can we put the head back on?
Ugh, fine. You pick up the princess's severed head, its neck stump still oozing bodily fluids. Then make your way back upstairs to the first floor of the cabin. Did you see that?
The
I
eye
could've sworn
twitched.
She moved.
Yep,
She
the eye
didn't.
moved.
She's dead. But what if she's not? Are you listening to yourself? Do I need to explain to you why decapitation is lethal? The door to your bountiful reward is right in front of you. All you have to do is open it.
Yep, let's go, boys. We're heading
Open
out.
the cabin door,
Brand new
ready
world
to
with the
return
princess
to a
in
world
hand.
saved from certain doom.
Just kidding.
Only a world saved from certain doom isn't what you find. Instead, what you find is... Wait, no, that's not right.
Well played.
Yeah.
This is the end of the world, isn't it? I always thought I'd at least have time to explain myself before I had to watch it happen. It's already... Over? Is he gone?
Wait, yeah, what?
We're still here. Maybe it wasn't the end of the world after all. Maybe it was just the end of his.
Thanks for carrying me up here. I had to take it on faith that you would know what to do. I'm glad I was right to trust you.
Oh, I know exactly what to
So,
do.
this is the outside. Maybe it's just my lack of body, but it's colder than I expected.
What the... What the heck? That was weird. You don't get the chance to respond, something has taken her away, and it's left something else in her
She's
place.
Where did she go? Should we try and find her? And there's that mirror again. Why is it here? Why now?
Yeah, let's see the mirror. I think I'm supposed to look at the mirror.
Dreadful
Yep.
about it. You're right. Part of me wants the truth, but something stronger is holding me back. Fear.
Let's see it. Go to the mirror. Approach the
I'm
mirror.
begging you, don't do this.
The mirror never scared you before.
It's different now. It feels... I don't know. Fine.
Say hi to it. You approach the mirror, gaze into your reflection. Silence as you reach forward, they're gone, but the mirror remains. Time for you to see what's in it. It's you. You are alone in a place that is empty. It is quiet here. She to the cabin. What the hell? You are at the cabin. Approach her. Are those hands? Oh.
Something finds me in the long quiet and brings me the gift of a fragile vessel.
Wow, that's unpleasant. Hey buddy. How's it going? Are you the princess?
She is part of me, and part of me is her. You speak in circles. Does it matter where one thing begins and another ends?
I guess not, as long as you get the same result. The gift of a fragile vessel?
Yes. Nerves and fibers to feel the worlds beyond. Perspectives to make my own.
What is the worlds beyond?
This one is cold and cynical. She has protected herself when others could not. She will make for a clever heart.
What?
Do not mourn her. She doesn't need to be protected any longer.
What do you mean? Do you know about the worlds beyond this place?
I know only that they are.
What are you?
I am solitary lights in an empty city. What are you?
Solitary lights? What do you mean?
Thoughts without connections. A dim and nascent network. I wish to be more.
What do you think I am?
I think that you are like me. We are oceans, reduced to shallow creeks.
I'm tripping right now. Is this the end of the world?
How can the world have ended if we are talking?
That's exactly what I'm thinking. Do you know the narrator?
You are the only thing I have ever known.
Yeah, I didn't really think you would.
The space we're in is vacant. Nothing comes here but us.
Interesting. Are you what sent me to slay the princess? Are you what trapped me here?
I have only just now stirred to consciousness. I could not have trapped you here, and I too yearn to be free.
Do we know each other?
You are familiar, but you are not me. I feel sadness, longing, hope as I witness you.
Okay. Let her out of there?
I'm sorry. There are some changes that can never be undone. There are some tears that can never be unshed. This is not a place that can hold a fragment of a concept. The moment she arrived here, she was going to return to me. I promise that it doesn't hurt.
What happens now?
Nothing, as we are. But I know that there are worlds beyond us, and that we are meant to reach them. There is no exit, but this vessel is a creature of perception. She can make you forget, if only you believe her to be able to. Bring me more perspectives, so that I may be whole, and perhaps then we will know our freedom.
Does she mean more princesses when she says perspectives? How much will I forget?
Everything, until we meet again.
Aren't you scared that I'll find a way to kill you?
I have not lived. I am not afraid to die.
How many more pieces do I have to find?
More than you have found, but less than there are to find. I am infinite. The rest will find their own way home.
That is so weird. And what if I don't let you do this to me?
Then we will be here forever, as we are now. Unfinished, dry, hollow.
Okay. I was sent to slay the princess, to stop her from destroying the world. If I help you, is that what you're going to do?
You ask of things that cannot be done. To destroy is merely to reshape, to remold.
You're being somatic. What are you going to do if I help you?
How can I know? I am flickers in something sprawling and unilluminated.
I'm not going back.
If you need time, then I'll wait with you.
Wait forever?
You are as I am now, and forever is a long time to remain undone. I am not you, but I know that I would return before forever was finished.
What?
What textures will you weave for yourself to occupy forever? Will you place the images of you and I into a box for safekeeping?
What?
If you close that box, will you become another you in another world? An imaginary pattern repeating itself until it can no longer bear the weight of its hand-drawn cage. You'll always come back to the box, because you'll always want to know what it means to be you. I will be here waiting by your side until you're ready to return to mine.
Oh. The game closed. Okay. Well, that works. I think I'm gonna call it here. That was actually really interesting, and I really do want to see more of that. So I hope you enjoyed, and yeah, thanks for watching. Peace out.